guys, today we're going to begin our last unit, Unit 10. And this is on graphs, how to read them, how to create them, and also doing surveys and reading sample data. So it's a pretty fun unit. I like it. It's a great way to end the year. So let's get started. We're going to begin our first lesson on mean, median, mode, and range. Mean, median, and mode are also called measurements of central tendency because all three of them give you an average of the data. Range gives you the spread of the data. Now, a lot of that might not make that much sense right now, but it will in just a little while. So mean, you see all the time whenever you look at your report card grades, because your grade on a report card is the mean average of your other grades. They take your grades, they add them up, and the computer actually divides by the number of grades. So we're going to find the mean average right now. So let's look at number one, or first example. It says the mean is the average of a set of numbers. So we have a set of number here. So we're going to add it up and then divide by the number of numbers. So I have 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus 4 plus 2. If you add up all those numbers, you get 45. Now I'm going to count my number of numbers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. 45 divided by 5 equals 9. So my mean is 9. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to go ahead and box that in too. All right. I have 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 2. If I add all of those up, I get 32. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. So my mean average is 8. All right, that's pretty easy. Let's go to the next one. The median. The median is the number in the middle. The catch is you have to put the numbers in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. They can't all be just jumbled together. So I'm going to look. These are not in order, so I'm going to need to put them in order. So I have 7. I'm going to do least to greatest. 7. There's another 7. And I always like to kind of check them off as I go because I tend to forget numbers. Okay, now I'm going to find the middle number. So I'm going to check off 1, 1, 2, 2, and there's my middle number. So my median is 8. Let's do that again. So first again, I need to put them in order. 45, 56, 65, 67. Okay. Now I can look right here because there's only 4 numbers and tell that there's going to be 2 numbers in the middle. So guess what? I have to find the average, the mean average of those 2 numbers. Now, if you remember what we just did a little while ago, I'm going to have to add them up. And then I have to divide by the number of numbers. So they add up to 121. And if I divide 121 by 2, I get 6 times 2 is 12. Subtract, bring the 1 down. 2 goes into 1 0 times. So I need to add a decimal, bring it up. Add a 0, bring it down. 2 times 5 is 10. And finally, I zero out. So that was a little bit of extra work, but my median is 60.5. Let's keep going. The mode. The mode is the most. And when I'm talking about the most, I don't mean the biggest number. I'm talking about the number that appears the most. We don't have to put them in order. We just have to be able to look at those numbers clearly. So if I look at the first one, I've got, let's say I've got 3, 3, 2, 1. Looks like I have 3 5s. So the mode is 5. So can you have more than one mode? I'll show you when you can have more than one mode. So what I have here is I have 2 8s here, 2 8s, and then I have a 5 and a 5. I have other numbers also. So in this situation, yes, I can have 2 modes as long as they appear at the same frequency. So the 8 appears twice, the 5 appears twice. So the mode is the 8 and the 5. Now, if there was only 8, 8, 5, 5, and no other numbers, then we would say there's no mode because none of them appear more than other numbers. All right, let's look at the next one. If I look here, there is no mode. All the numbers appear once, so you can have no mode in that situation too. Okay, this brings us to the last one, range. Range is not an average, it's not a measurement of central tendency, but we can know about the numbers, know about our data if we know about the range of the numbers. So the range is when we take the lowest number and subtract it from the highest number. Now we have to be careful because we have to make sure that we're looking at the highest and the lowest number because the numbers are not always in order. So I'm going to look at my data right here and I'm going to go ahead and put it in order. 24 is the lowest, then I have a 33, then I have a 56, 75, and an 89. All right, they're in order, so finding the lowest and the highest are super easy. So 89 minus 24 equals 65. So my range is 65. Let's do it again. Again, I'm looking at the numbers. They're not in order. So we have 45, 62. And I know, I'm just be real honest with you. You don't always have to write all the numbers out, but you definitely want to be careful and make sure that you don't miss a number. All right. So 101 is my highest number. 45 is my lowest number. So my range is 56. My range equals 56. That wasn't that bad. All right. Now it's your opportunity to practice. If you have any problems, please ask. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.